Hello everyone, welcome back warrior students. So this video is just a quick guide update video. I think it's number 4 or something like this. I kinda lost track on the small guide update videos. But this is a small video about Bloodrage. This right now doesn't really sound that exciting. So it's a minor thing, but I haven't really heard of this, like anyone talking about this, and then I watched some POVs, like some good arms POVs on YouTube, and I saw them using Bloodrage kinda wrong as well, like I did before. And yeah, this is why I wanted to tell you guys. So obviously the first Bloodrage you use in a fight is most of the time when the pull timer is on 10 seconds, so you can pre-shout maybe with Solarian, Sapphire, your better shout, or you can just in general use the better shout before you get to the boss, so that your first global when you hit the boss is actually something useful that doesn't really deal a lot of threat, for example Thunder Armor or a Demo Shout or anything like this. The other use that is common knowledge of Bloodrage is obviously preserving rage between pulls. Let's say for example your raid needs like 30 seconds to travel to the next trash pack and get ready for pulling, then you can use Bloodrage to preserve your rage, and you will actually gain like round about 33 rage from your Bloodrage if you use it like between pulls, which is kinda huge. It's a huge number. But yeah, those are like only the two options for Bloodrage that everybody basically knows about. But now we're getting to the thing that I don't really hear a lot of people talk about, and I don't, like I said, saw people doing it, even good people. And this is like using Bloodrage correctly in fight. So as arms warrior we get rage in big chunks and we consume rage in big chunks. Like for example, one critical melee attack grants you with full buffs and everything like at least 50 rage. And this is a big chunk, right? And if you spend rage, you most of the time spend like a slam and a mortal strike, on heroic strike a slam and a mortal strike. So in slam and a mortal strike is 45 rage if you don't have the set bonus, and this is like again a big chunk. Yeah, it's 45% of your total resource bar. And on the other hand, if you crit an auto attack, you get 50% of your full resource bar. If you even do a double crit, you get more than 100% most of the time of your total bar. So you get rage in big chunks and you lose rage in big chunks. So adding 10 rage randomly to your rage number a lot of the time doesn't really give you anything. An example would be you have 50 rage, you cast mortal strike, you have like 25 if you use your set bonus, and then you use Bloodrage, then you have like 35 again. But then you wait for your auto attack to slam and you get like a double hit or a crit, in which case you could actually just waste the 10 rage that you just gain. And yeah, this is why you want to avoid just popping Bloodrage randomly. You want to pop Bloodrage when the 10 rage is actually useful to you. One example would be to get out of the 60 rage dilemma cycle, like how I want to call it. And this is when you go to 100 rage through an auto attack and then you slam and you mortal strike with set bonus. You end up at exactly 60 rage. And then you wait for your next auto attack, and then if the auto attack crits or is a double hit, you get it back to 100. You do the same with whirlwind instead of mortal strike and you are at 60 again. This is why you want to use heroic strike when you get on 60 rage. But the dilemma here is that if you use heroic strike slam, mortal strike, or heroic strike slam, whirlwind, you don't have enough rage to latency precast your slam, and this is a problem. Because this will mean that your slam delay is like 35, like 350 milliseconds instead of like 50 or something like this. So if you pop your Bloodrage here to get the rage that you need for your latency slam, you don't only get like your 20 rage from your Bloodrage, you're less likely to overcap the rage immediately, and you enable your precasted slam. So this means that you cut out 300 milliseconds less out of your next auto attack, and if your string speed is at like 3 seconds, this means you get like 10% melee attack value, which is like round about 100-150 damage, and and a little bit of rage as well. So yeah, this is like a way better use than just popping it on 50 rage, then making a critical outer attack and lose everything that you just got. Another thing would be to enable an execute on a situation where you want to execute but you cannot. The other thing would obviously be if you want to cast a whirlwind or a mortal strike but you are short on rage, and you pop it and then you can cast the mortal strike. This can be a big deal, a way bigger deal than just gaining 10 rage where you don't really need it. Another thing obviously would be having 0 rage and you need to intercept something, and you put Bloodrage and there you go, you can intercept, you get some uptime. So yeah, this is basically what I wanted to tell you today, that you should not use your Bloodrage randomly in a fight. You should look out for situations where you can cut the corner with the extra 10 rage, or maybe with the extra 10 rage and then the little bit of rage that you gain throughout the duration of Bloodrage. You can factor that in as well sometimes. So P3 raids are out and I'm really hyped. Unfortunately our raid day is on Sunday, so we are going, like, for a video on the new raids we have to wait a little bit. Alright, that's it for this short video. I hope you learned something like always, and until the next one, stay tuned and take care.